On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Tippy.
Tending to tip or tilt easily, slightly unsteady or inclined to lose balance, often used to describe objects or surfaces that are precarious or unstable.
Examples:
Tippy toes. Tippy boat. Be careful walking on this tippy bridge, as it's unstable.
Plutocrat.
A wealthy person who uses their wealth and power to influence government and society to their advantage.
Examples:
Political plutocrat. Tech plutocrat. The wealthy plutocrat owned several companies and a private jet.
Astute.
Having the ability to assess situations or people accurately and to act accordingly, mentally sharp or clever, showing practical wisdom or shrewdness.
Examples:
Astute decision-making. Astute businessman. His astute observation allowed him to catch the mistake before anyone else did.
Billionaire.
A person who has a net worth of at least $1 billion.
Examples:
Silicon Valley billionaire. Oil billionaire. The self-made billionaire donated millions to charity.
Quintuple.
To increase or multiply by 5, to make something 5 times as much or as many. Adjective, being 5 times as great or as many.
Examples:
Quintuple their income. Quintuple angle. The team aims to quintuple its sales by the end of the fiscal year.
Stagnate.
To remain still, inactive, or without growth or development, to become stale or foul-smelling due to a lack of circulation or movement.
Examples:
Stagnate economy. Stagnate due to problems. If you don't exercise regularly, your fitness levels may stagnate.
Plutocracy.
A system or society in which power and wealth are controlled by a small wealthy elite or ruling class, a government or state in which the wealthy class holds the dominant power.
Examples:
Corporate plutocracy. Political plutocracy. Wealth inequality in the country has led to a de facto plutocracy.
Downright.
Especially of something bad, complete and absolute, utter. Adverb, completely and absolutely.
Examples:
Downright nonsense. Downright impossible. It was a downright lie that he would attend the event.
Deregulation.
The process of reducing or removing government regulations and restrictions in a particular industry or sector, often to promote competition and reduce costs.
Examples:
Deregulation of the economy. Aviation deregulation. The government's deregulation of the telecommunications industry led to increased competition.
Privatize.
To transfer ownership or control of a business or industry from government or public control to private ownership or control. To make something into a private enterprise or organization.
Examples:
privatize post offices, privatize healthcare. The government wants to privatize specific industries to boost their efficiency.
Crony.
A close friend or companion, a longtime associate who is often involved in one's questionable or shady dealings or activities.
Examples:
a crony of the governor, business crony. The politician's close crony was given a high-ranking job in the administration.
Reformer.
A person who makes changes to a system or law to improve it.
Examples:
education reformer, catalytic reformer. He is regarded as a passionate social reformer.
Motto.
A phrase or slogan that expresses a guiding principle or goal.
Examples:
the motto for safe traffic, company motto. The company's motto is innovation and service, which is reflected in its products and customer support.
Intellect.
The ability to think logically and comprehend information, especially at an advanced level.
Examples:
enrich my intellect, human intellect. Your intellect is capable of distinguishing among similar objects.
Superstar.
A very famous and successful performer or athlete.
Examples:
superstar athlete, jazz superstar. She is a superstar in the music industry.
Dazzling.
Shining brightly, highly attractive or exciting.
Examples:
dazzling debut, dazzling views. Last night, the team delivered dazzling performance.
Exemplar.
A person or thing that is regarded as a perfect example of a particular quality or type, a model or ideal to be emulated.
Examples:
exemplar of leadership, scientific exemplar. The lawyer cited the famous civil rights leader as an exemplar of courage and perseverance.
Oligarch.
A member of a small group of people who hold disproportionate power or influence, often in a political or economic context.
Examples:
corrupt oligarch, business oligarch. The powerful oligarch controlled the company's operations and made all the important decisions.
Auditorium.
A room or building used for concerts, plays, or other public performances.
Examples:
Open-air auditorium. Auditorium annex. The auditorium seating was filled with people waiting for the concert to begin.
Smartphone.
A mobile phone that functions as a computer and connects to the internet.
Examples:
Smartphone app developer. Smartphone addict. Internet traffic volumes have increased significantly with the advent of smartphones.
Meritocratic.
Based on the principle that the talented should be chosen and moved ahead based on their achievements.
Examples:
Meritocratic society. Meritocratic evaluation. The company prides itself on being meritocratic in its hiring and promotion practices.
Tempting.
Likely to attract or persuade someone to do something, especially something that may not be wise or safe.
Examples:
Tempting offer. Sound very tempting. The chocolate cake was too tempting for me to resist.
Nous.
A term derived from Greek philosophy, referring to the intellect or the rational part of the mind, often used to denote higher understanding or intuitive insight.
Examples:
The nature of nous origin. Collective nous. The philosophy class delved into the concept of nous transcendence, examining how the human intellect interacts with spiritual realms.
Adept.
Having or showing knowledge and skill and aptitude to do something quite difficult.
Examples:
Adept at fishing. Adept in handicrafts. She is highly adept with medical equipment.
Entail.
To involve or require something as necessary, particularly as a consequence of a particular situation or action, to impose a burden or restriction on something.
Examples:
Entail legal consequences. Entail risks. The job offer entails a lot of responsibility and hard work.
Aristocracy.
A group of persons with high social status.
Examples:
Member of the aristocracy. The blue-blooded aristocracy. Despite his popularity among the aristocracy, he was unpopular with the general public.
Outgun.
To surpass or exceed in terms of firepower, strength, or resources, to overpower or outmatch in a competition or conflict.
Examples:
Outgun competitors. Outgun the enemy. The powerful neighboring nation outgunned the small country.
Industrialize.
To organize the production of something into an industry.
Examples:
Industrialized service. Industrialized textile production. The nations of Southeast Asia will quickly industrialize and catch up with the West.
Devour.
To eat or consume something eagerly or ravenously, or to destroy something rapidly.
Examples:
Devour a meal. Devour my way. She devoured the mystery novel in one sitting.
Zenith.
The highest point or peak, the point in the sky directly above the observer, the culmination or apex of something.
Examples:
Zenith of success. Zenith of popularity. Reaching the zenith of his career was a long and difficult climb, but it was worth it.
Outsource.
To contract out or transfer a job, task, or service to an external organization or party, often as a cost-saving measure.
Examples:
Outsource a non-core function. Outsource to India. The company decided to outsource its IT services to a third-party provider.
Terrifying.
Very frightening or intimidating.
Examples:
Terrifying experience. Terrifying events. Large earthquakes often generate terrifying tsunamis.
Decouple.
To disconnect or separate something from something else that it was joined to or part of previously.
Examples:
Decouple a power supply. Decouple a space shuttle. We have to decouple our foreign policy from ideology.
Dystopia.
An imaginary place where everything is extremely bad because of deprivation or oppression or terror, or a work of fiction describing those places.
Examples:
A crumbling dystopia. The escape from dystopia. The loss of industry turned working-class neighborhoods into dystopias.
Ilk.
A type or kind of person or thing, a sort, a class or category of people or things with particular shared characteristics or qualities.
Examples:
People of his ilk. The same ilk. The company hired consultants of the same ilk to provide advice.
Satanic.
Related to or characteristic of Satan or Satanism, pertaining to evil or diabolical practices or beliefs, wicked or devilish in nature.
Examples:
Satanic ritual. Satanic symbolism. The horror movie featured a satanic cult as the antagonist.
Ancestor.
A person from whom one is descended, a forefather.
Examples:
Ancestor language. Earliest human ancestor. My remote ancestor immigrated to the United States from Ireland in the 1800s.
Swath.
A strip of land, especially a long, narrow one, a large amount or quantity of something.
Examples:
A large swath of territory. A swath of green grass. The charity organization has helped to provide education to a vast swath of the population.
Upheaval.
Great change, disruption, or disturbance. Geology, a rise of land to a higher elevation.
Examples:
Upheaval of society. The big upheaval of my life. The recent political upheaval has left the country in a state of chaos.
Coincident.
Happening or operating in the same place or at the same time.
Examples:
Coincident indicators. A series of coincident events. Coincident with the negotiation, the bank was permitted to open a Beijing branch.
Embark.
To go on board a ship or plane, to set out on an enterprise or subject of study, to start something.
Examples:
Embark on a trip. Embark on a foolish adventure. We embarked on a new project.